First thing is get the stabilizer glued in. What do we glue this in with? White glue or epoxy?
30 minutes epoxy.
30 minutes.
I use 30 minutes. That gets gives me some time. I still got to babysit it, but you can move it a little bit longer because you know sometimes they creep.
Where's your your sticks? Yeah. Wing sticks. You know what? I'm gonna take that engine out of it again. How many times you gonna take it in now? Whatever it takes.
Anytime.
That way it doesn't, spitter doesn't pop down through your wing.
Nah, that would be a big thing.
Pretty complicated tool.
One ended up broken for some reason. Yeah, it's a hard one to make. You gotta really watch yourself.
Danny, if you're sitting in that chair, get out in the garage. He said he's making progress.
That's good.
He put in 4 hours. So he did 4 days work. That doesn't mean you get to take a day off or 4 days off. It means you're just 4 days ahead. Okay, I got all this business out. Take off my sweatshirt.
Ow, that hurts. Shit's a kicking. I gotta get me some more of that spray activator.
P210 or whatever.
Yeah.
Three watchers with 4 thumbs up. How does that happen?
Alright, there's those two thingamabobbers.
We could probably just CA this, couldn't we?
Sure, you're fine. I know how I do mine. Probably gonna have to make another elevator and stabilizer.
16 and 3/16. It's about a 32nd of an inch out right now.
How long are your?
That probably worked. Oh, I don't know. Well, we can probably fix them though.
I meant this way.
Well,
Yeah, if that'll fit in there. Might be out like that. Might be too long.
yeah. Mike could rebend them.
But this one doesn't have the link bend to it yet. But these are identical. I thought I had, or real close. I thought I had.
Maybe we ought to standardize those sizes.
See, there's.
Those, I try not to make them that long.
Not quite right. I thought I had a set laying here on the bench.
This side.
Well, if you're running a 75, you want to make sure that you got plenty of ground clearance if you wanted to run a
16-inch propeller.
two-blade prop.
I'll probably run them 16-inch two blades. Well, I get the door off it now. You can see if it'll fit. I doubt it. Does it? Cool.
We'll have to bend another one because these aren't the same. So let's see how close this one is left to right.
Now we gotta see if it fits in this.
It's a little bit longer, but it won't make any difference. You know what I mean? By 16.
It'll make a difference if it don't fit in this hole.
Well, yeah, I think it will. The one that's longer is the one I tried. There, you can look at them. See, this is longer right here by about a 16th.
Which one?
One of them. That one's the longer one. But I think that one's for this side over here anyway, because of the way it's angled on the end.
I don't know.
No, this right here. Isn't that bent?
That one's I don't know. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to drill this out again. Somehow it's got some glue in it. 1/8 inch drill.
Actually, you know that wire is a little bit bigger than an 1/8 inch. I think it's metric.
I can see glue in this. Probably gonna need your electric drill, battery drill. Man, there's a lot of glue in it. I think
Glue or dope.
why is it stuck in there?
You gotta pull it all the way apart, cause that's as big as that little collet in there will take. American Hobby Center.
Yeah.
Freaky. Remember them? Used to have the.
Okay, hold on to my airplane while I do this. I don't really.
You might spin around in a circle.
Let me get on the, just turn the airplane around so I can stand on that side. Cause I really need to, it really needs to be down here.
Yeah, it really needs a lot of things.
Yeah. This is scary.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that shit.
See, I need to be holding it like this so my thumb,
Yeah, where you can
or
catch it.
my thumb will catch it. And the only way to do that is to be above it.
Okay,
Just do it on the
I'll tell you
floor.
what we could do.
Just do it on the floor here.
You just put a block of wood in there. Catch the drill. Drill between the two blocks. That gets you up high enough.
It'd still go through.
Will it still go through?
Oh yeah. Let's do this on the ground. In the Navy, when I used to drill for rivets, you had to be able to do this.
Oh yeah.
Hold on to it. That's probably deep enough.
You can drill that block all the way through, you can cut that stain with it. Easy to line off. Deep enough. It's the hole ain't big enough around.
Oh, I went to China and see, did I come out the other side? No.
Yeah, don't wire through the wind.
The hole's not big enough.
See, that's metric wire. That's worth room line.
why does it fit in that one, but not in this one?
I don't know. See if this drill bit fits in the big one. That's the next size bigger.
See, I don't have to push on this now, so really not a big fear of drilling right through the top of the leading edge. Go. All right.
We'll just make one bend on it.
That part's done. Yeah, we're working on this. And 3/16. Hey, let's get this laptop open and see what they're saying. If anything. Notepad or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. And if I go month to month, there's another $100 charge on that.
Jesus.
See, they just repaved the parking lot, and they're painting the building, and they don't make the place any better. It's still a shithole.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
I still got no room. Why would I do that when I own a house, no payments, just taxes? Stupid.
If I bend this like this,
No, it's got to go that way. It's got to be the same as this. So
so if I bend this wire this way, turn it around like that. Just trying to do this.
I see.
Stuff it so it won't walk the length of it. Right there, perfect. This is
I watched a Richard Oliver vid, which and now Ray video actually, but Richard Oliver was on the different links. No, it didn't. No.
Well, I put them in there just like that.
Right, but now, if you'd put it on like this and clamped it here and bent it around that way.
Oh, yeah. Which one do you want? The shorter one or the longer one?
Longer one. Longer one. Got 3 gear and they're all different
That's
lengths.
even longer yet. Well, this way, this will allow me to,
Yes.
I guess.
Okay, let's open this thing up.
I don't bend one. What do I do this here?
Yeah, it's kind of like painting and tissue papering and all that shit. Yeah.
Normally pretty good at this stuff, sorry guys, but you see the screw up slide.
Hey, we got Christopher Everson. Thank you for the $50 super chat. That'll buy lunch today.
Wow, thanks Chris.
That's about what it costs you to go to McDonald's. $50.
Yeah. This I can put on shorter.
Remember, you got to bend everything in that direction. You're not thinking right. Still not thinking right.
Yeah.
No.
If I bend it this
Let
way.
me see this. What? This. Well, you do it that way.
I can't bend it that way, I gotta bend it this way.
You got to
So
bend
I
it
gotta
around.
bend on this side of the wire.
Okay, so.
See what I mean? I could do it backwards, but I gotta do it like this.
Right,
I
okay.
wanna bend on this side of the
Yeah,
wire.
that's how you do it. Hope you're using this one. Perfect. Okay, now.
Make sure this is level. Pull that in that way. Level this lengthwise here. That good?
Looks like it. Yeah, we can
Well,
tweak
we're
it.
gonna have to tweak them anyway, so. Ready?
Yep. Pretty good. Pretty close, pretty close. Just cut them off, I guess. Hey Chris, how'd that half A plane fly? Did you fly it yet? If not, I got a foam core wing for a Cobra. I might build another one. I need a good wire bender. Not yet. We use, what is this, a KNS bender, isn't it?
Or Harry Higley.
Oh yeah, Harry Higley. It's the same wire bender I use. Goes on like that. You put your piano wire in that and bend it around. It's got a tab on this. Pretty self-explanatory once you get it in your hand. Cut them both off the same length, if you would, please.
That's what I'm doing.
You want Altoid?
No, there's too much sugar.
Sure.
I'd like to have one, but they're all sugar.
Oops. 16 and 3/16. That's going to be up on its wheels today. Give me another piece of blue tape, would you?
Then what, it's got to be at the piece outside?
Yeah. Where's that other stick?
Put your stick to it.
Why is that? How did I miss that? Well, I'll do it this way. I mismeasured somehow.
Make sure this is pushed up against.
Yeah. I missed by a quarter inch.
Now use this stick to do that stick. See what I mean? You gotta line that end up with that end. And don't worry about these. These don't mean anything. They're just a ledge to sort of set it on.
marks, but they'll be close enough. Pretty damn close right there. K&S Bender. Danny Winship says, Dan, get out of the chair and into the garage. Now, you're not supposed to be watching this unless you're watching from the garage.
Danny, thanks for the dinner the other night. That was very nice.
And you don't have to give the soak span back.
And yeah, you don't have to worry about that silk span. Use it in good health. I hope it helped.
You know, just eyeballing this and setting it in there, right on the money. Now we just got to get it glued in.
Now, I know you don't like poking holes in things,
It's all right.
but I set these right out here at the very tip.
I know, put pins in it.
And I put a pin here and a pin here.
Mhm.
And that keeps it from falling off, because they'll always fall off on
Ma-
you no matter what.
Double check my measurements. Make sure this is 14 1/8 from each side.
And that one's 14. That's sort of a little too heavy, 14 line.
Well, we're not measuring the same spot. That's okay. She's close enough, right?
Well, yeah, you're not going to get any closer. Let's see here. It's 10. And yeah, hey, an 8 to the inside of that,
Right.
to that part. You can put a pin in it. Yeah, you're really, really close. I'd put a stick of pin right there, just on one side.
Well, I want
It won't.
to. I want to go ahead and stick it, but I want to mark this thing.
This is just to keep it from sliding side to side.
Okay. Now, but we're gonna need a couple pins. Put this on here. How does that get out? There we are. It's real close. It looks like I'm gonna need to cut a slot or sand a slot in this because it needs to go that way just a couple thousandths. Okay, so now this thing is where it's supposed to be. Mark it with the pen.
regular ink pen?
No, this will work.
I know how you're a stickler for ink pens.
That's all right. This will work. Need some type of blade to get under there. See, this needs to be,
Which side's high, low or high or whatever?
this side's high. So if you look at it, see it's not touching there. I need to slice a little bit right there. Hey, we got another super chat. Michael Torrey, thank you.
Let's see.
That's exactly right. Get out of the chair and into the garage.
You got that doubled up back there, don't you?
Yep.
Could you use plywood?
No plywood.
Stick that in there and rub it back and forth. Outside of that, the only thing I know of is to take a piece of 64th inch plywood and glue
Shim in
a
it.
X-Acto knife blade to it and slide it along the stab.
This ain't gonna fit. This ain't gonna get in there.
Yeah, you need 64.
64th would probably do it. I mean, it's so close now. I mean, I could weight this, but then it would
Yeah, then it'd be sweet.
spring back.
I found 100 scraps of that crap. Look.
Good morning, Gary. Micromark sells what looks like an old K&S bender. I tell you, the best wire bender I've ever seen is what Rodax has. It's two stanchions like this, and then a V on a hydraulic ram, and it goes doink and goes whip.
Yeah, the big wire bender.
And it makes a perfect bend too. And that old man back there, he was a wire bending fool. We have a way to de-slime this header.
Crock-pot.
You got a crock pot? I don't have one. How long does it take?
2 hours.
What do you got to put in it?
Antifreeze for aluminum.
You got any?
Yeah.
I don't have any of that shit.
You gotta watch it because it'll turn it black too. Well, it'll turn it sort of gray. You leave them in there too hot.
Got the bucket over there.
No, you can't buff it out. It'll ruin an engine case.
Well, let's put just water in it then.
You use non-dishwashing liquid. You can use anything you want to. Here's your cutter. Why not? like to have fun fixing things, but I don't necessarily like to fix any more than I have to.
Okay, that should have got it.
Didn't leave a dinker in there, did it?
Hope not. Don't matter, it's in the fuselage. Won't hear that. Except I didn't get it. I'm gonna have to do this top side here.
Not enough. Can you fit the sandpaper in it?
Maybe not. I don't know. I have to do the top side. It's probably okay like that.
So you got a little bit of a gap on this side right here, and not much of a gap right there, if any.
That's good. Huh?
Slide that piece of sandpaper in there and see if you can get that.
Let's do this.
Get a swipe or two of it.
I brought, you got a piece, then give me a piece of sticky back, I'll put it on this. Stick it to that. This one. Don't do that up. I put it on the other side. I just want a little slop in it, you know? Okay. That worked good.
They had to make a new nose ring sander.
Yeah.
And to make another balsa wood. These balsa wood little sanding tools, you make them, just make them up out of your scrap crap. And what's really nice about them is they're super light. And when it comes time just to shave some stuff off there, you want to be real accurate. The lighter it is, the better. The software has been successfully updated. What's new? No, okay, you did the software update.
What?
There was a software update.
Oh, no, don't touch nothing.
Now your
Device pulse is updated. And don't touch nothing.
I had to press OK to get it off there, and it's not downloading anything. It's just telling you that it did something.
Yeah, that's right.
But your views aren't coming up on this one anymore. Your comments.
Cool. Don Fanning says, when I was watching you doing your silk span, I tried it just as you did, and damn, it worked so much easier with no wrinkles.
Yeah.
I've only done it once or twice.
We do it the same way I did it back when I was 7 years old. Nothing has changed. So I did silk the same way. Soak it down, put it on there, stretch it, pin it if you got to, and dope it down.
Now we got CA, you can tack it if you have to.
I don't like that idea, but you can't get back up.
Okay, look at this and see, it's gonna have to go down on that side, but it's loose enough that.
Not enough. You gotta remove a little bit or run that sanding block down this side right there.
Anyway,
Yeah, but when you start going up in the grit, it gets thicker.
yeah, I know.
At 150. Start working.
Yeah. There, that. We got plenty now.
Thing we're doing here, guys, now in case you probably can't tell what we're doing, but we're not applying hardly any pressure. I can barely feel that touching my finger when I push that up. And I don't want it to take any pressure is what I'm trying to get at in order to get to the position that we want it in. If it takes pressure, then you're bending wood.
What'll happen is when the glue dries, it'll go back
It'll
wonky.
It'll spring right back where you thought you were good.
$51.99.
Be nice if that thing would just lay right there and be perfect.
But it won't.
If that was the case, I would say
CA it.
wood. But it's not there. We could get it there. Maybe.
So what needs to be sanded? You think I need to go some more here or let some down on this side?
I think you need to stand back and put this on this there like that. Stand back there and look at it. See if that.
Turn it some more. Pretty close. You look at it, it looks pretty close to me. That did it. We'll just CA it if it's right.
Here it is.
Okay, let me look. Get out the CA, we'll just CA it down and be done. Because what really holds it in there is the super fill. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Is it clogged or?
It hasn't been, so.
No, it's not clogged. Let's see, we want to pull it this way, so we want to do this side first. Kicker. Hit. Yep. Check it.
Don't take much of that kicker shit.
Good.
Yeah, right on the money.
Okay, let's do the inside here. Yeah. This this measurement and getting this right is pretty important. Looks a little low now. No, it's pretty good. Let's flip it over, I guess. Look at it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And we got a big gap on this side.
Well, we have thick CA. Just don't do this side first since it's tight
Yeah.
with the thin, and then kick it, and then we'll do this side with the thick. And
What happened here? Clogged up. I got it on the kicker. Still clogged up. Good, no, whatever. And what really locks all that up is that super fill.
yeah, your Phillips.
Well, that'll glue it.
Ain't going nowhere now.
Yeah, we hope not. We'll epoxy the rudder in. What do you think?
Yeah, you don't want that puppy coming out.
No, because the rudder sits on top of the stab.
Yep.
We'll epoxy it to the top of the stab and then CA it to the
Got a tight gap on it?
pretty close, yeah.
Well, you're gonna fill it anyway, so. Low ceilings, you gotta do everything sub table height.
Stay straight.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yes, man, ain't better than that.
See, I figured we'd put epoxy on the bottom of this. Rudder's leaning a little bit.
Well, sand that pocket out until you can make it straight. And use a square on that stab.
You know somebody from Wireless Caller?
No. I don't even know what that phone number is. Did I tell you anything? It's my home phone number, and I can't tell you what it is. Free telephone number with cable TV. Now, if you don't want the telephone, it costs you extra.
Yeah, I know. How's that? Is that straight there?
Pretty good.
It's gonna be crooked on the fuselage
Might
itself.
mean to go to your right, just,
Right there?
don't move anymore.
Hmm?
Looks like it's sort of warped a little bit. And your fin sort of curved over to your
Well,
left at the top.
It's sanded that way.
Oh, well, maybe it's optical illusion.
She's airfoiled that way. Well, let's see what this said. Gotta back up a little bit. See, I was looking through some of my late uncle's stuff and found Esky silk. Yeah. Number 3. It weighed something called Sig Classic silk. The fantastic plastic colored treated fabric, 95 cents. Well, that's still way more than we used to pay for it. Come back here. Believe it or not, a bottle of dope used to cost 15 cents. Aerogloss. The small bottle, but 15 cents. enough to paint a half A. Silk span was a nickel a sheet.
Did you see these?
Yeah, that's the thinner that I opened, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. We were at a hobby shop here, and I found a rack of thinner, Aerogloss thinner. And I go, I wonder if it's any good. And I opened it up in the hobby in the hobby shop.
Oh man.
You could smell it all the way up to the front counter.
Everybody was saying something about it too. What's that smell?
Smelled pretty good to me.
Got a can over there.
What are you making? Oh,
I'm making a right angle for this to. See, bring one right there. Take about.
I thought it smelled great.
That didn't bother me. But I was one aisle over. What are you doing over there? See that one get that. Past the center.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, there's your 90 degrees.
Get some 5-minute epoxy mixed up. I just glue it on with 5 minutes. The whole thing.
Yeah, take a big pencil line down there.
No need.
For the top of the fuselage.
I already did that and I moved that over. See, if you look here, I cut the sliver out of the one side
Yeah.
and turned it around and glued it back in on the other.
Yeah, what I meant was on the rubber. So if you're gonna use that on this section, you don't wanna get it above. You need a line here where it goes down in there. Yeah, this is your curve side, so you're trying to use it on that side.
Right, right there.
But this, wherever it sticks down in that fuselage, see what I mean?
Yeah.
When you put epoxy on there, how far does it go in the fuselage? Just a little bit of stab there. And now you don't want to get any glue above that line.
Right, but I want to get it on here
And
and
there, and there, and on.
cool.
I think we're on the same track.
Mixture of
We'll stick.
stick,
Stick.
popsicle stick. We're at 52%.
Mix up 5 times more epoxy than I need.
I'll tell you what, the thing will be glued on there good with epoxy. It adds strength to the stabilizer too.
Yeah, I don't know how many times when I used to glue them straight on the top of the fuselage,
Yeah.
how many you knocked off walking out of the house with it or getting it in and out of the car.
Shit, I don't need pliers to get that out. Don't worry about that later. Gotta get the hump on.
Yeah, this stuff sets up pretty fast, so.
Damn. Might go it off when we get it on there. We can wipe it a bit faster than we did.
Need that last little weight fence there. It's all hollow. That's not solid block, is it? That's all hollow.
There's a bulkhead that this glues to.
Well, yeah, in front.
Get me a paper towel with alcohol. Yeah. Damn. Need a pen. Here we go. Just like that. Glue off of it first. See this? I got a whole bend this over. Got another pin. I had a pin, but the head pulled off of it.
Yeah, those are real nice when you get a
Oh,
stick.
here we go.
You got a toxin in there. Well, I saw something shiny down in here somewhere in your hands.
Wipe it. Well, that's how we got that on there. Dan, are you out of the chair? I need one more pin. I gotta pull this down.
It's still good and wet. It hasn't started to
Yeah.
congeal quite yet. Still pliable. But it's fixing to go.
Yeah, it'll get, and it'll be hard
move
to
real
rock.
fast.
This is already soap span, the rudder. Oh, it's kicking off now. I can feel it.
Your square is
Huh?
screwed up.
It's in a bow, but it's bowed the right way. See it?
Yeah.
Because
But I thought it was an optical illusion because this side sanded to an airfoil.
this is the side. Oh wait a minute.
This side should be
Right.
Yeah, this side should be airfoiled, but the outside should be flat. it's set up.
It'll be fine.
I mean, it's still rubbery, but it's set up. You might be able to, if you need to, put some heat on it. Still get it to do something.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine if I gotta sand it to shape again. Be the human clamp here.
Yeah, I had some of that fantastic plastic, and you dip it in lacquer thinner and let it soften up, and
What does it do?
try. Well, you mold it around something, and it'll harden up. And man, it ain't fun. I tried it on some test samples, and it wasn't worth the crap. Fantastic plastic, come in about a 12 by 24 inch sheet or something. I even won a piece of that at a raffle one time.
Whoa.
It came home and got thrown away. I figured I didn't want to let anybody else suffer through that. Is that wanting to pull back or something?
Well, the glue is not quite dry.
Right, it's still rubbery. If that wasn't silk spin, I'd say you could put some heat on it and it'll loosen it back up for a little while here.
Give me a pair of pliers. The head pulled off this pin. I like those quilting pins, but the head's come off.
Boy, have one break on you while you're pushing it in, and you will not use them anymore. Here's a sharp container.
Just throw them in the trash.
I quit using headed pins like that.
There we go. We got her now.
Bought these matte pins. And they're sort of the same, except they're not very long. That's the only problem with them. They're not very long, but they got a really thin
Remember Tom Morris building pins?
little needle. They're matte pins. If you ever look for them, get them cheaper than Tom Morris.
Well, Tom Morris not in business anymore.
True.
So what are we gonna do with this? We're gonna crock pot this while we're doing something?
Well, you got one messy header there.
I think this was in my Supermarine.
Man, that's nasty. That's
There's John Paris.
nasty, nasty. Eating Christmas. What was it up against? Eric
Taylor?
Crone.
I don't know.
How many images are you gonna?
Okay.
Must be a bunch of pictures. Oh, he's got his Magnum.
Let's see. Looks good.
Okay, Eric, that's enough. We've got enough pictures. Looks good. Looks like the kit box.
Yep.
velocity. Yep, that's a nice airplane. Even did the 3-tone Magnum name and all that. Came out real nice. Putting spray shine on that thing?
Of course.
Spray shine. What was that leaning up against you in there?
Nothing.
What's all that junk?
It's all sawdust.
Sawdust? Wow.
That header's 20 years old.
Well, yeah, but you've been running it for 20 years with a leak like that?
Probably.
And we'll have to go up in the garage and dig shit out. How dirty is that thing? That thing pretty clean.
That's perfect, brand new. Brand new. Okay. Elevator, what did I do with those right there? Let's unpin this and see if it stayed. Good?
Didn't move. Slide that square back up against it.
Little.
It's because it's curved. You're seeing it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only check them on one side, or they'll drive you bonkers when you've got them already sanded to airfoil. They're locked in there. It's not going to go nowhere. Wouldn't be prettier if it was on my airplane.
Yeah.
Trying to say I don't build good?
You built perfect. If you didn't feel good, I wouldn't be hanging out with you.
I know a thing or two.
I guess the next thing to do would be to cut them landing gear doors so I can get the landing gear in there. So it can sit on the landing gear instead of the belly.
Yep, get it on the wires, tweak your wires in. Well, you can tweak the wires in anytime.
That came out pretty close. I mean, it's a little off, but maybe a 60, not even a 16th, 32nd.
That's the difference.
No, because I got to fill that.
You got to fill it anyway, yeah. You're going to make it real close to the fuselage sides?
Yeah.
You guys make you a couple sticks like this and keep them 24 inches long about, give or take a little bit. I can't remember exactly what that was. Alright, about 21 inches long, 22 inches long.
Every what length you need to get back to the elevator.
Yeah. You can put a little pad on it so it'll sit on something. Make these the same distance from the end here. So you can push that up against the trailing edge of your wing on both of them, and then you can put a little piece of tape out here, mark it, and then pin these in place. It sort of holds your elevator square with the wing. Save these, use some scrap hardwood, whatever kind of wood. I already had one made and I forgot I even had it.
I thought I made you a plastic see-through one.
I got them, but they're little. They're around here somewhere. It wasn't laying right here. I got me a pair of
300?
Superman glasses when I really want to get down and dirty. Ooh, baby. I can get up close and I couldn't walk up the steps with these. It'd tear me out. That triples the size of it.
Controls still feel good. Got to keep checking those. Make sure those are. That's pretty important.
This will make you dizzy.
Sight this in. Huh?
This will make you dizzy.
Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Maybe up a little bit on the side.
That could just be a sandy swipe or two. It sights better if you sight the trailing edge from this way to the trailing edge than it does from the leading edge because it doesn't have a taper to it. Turn that thing over and sand them landing gear in or grind them in or do whatever. You got a nut driver down here.
I got my ball driver. This one could have been a little bit longer. See how close it is there and how close it is there?
Well, I made the legs the same length. So
Yeah, I know.
that's a building error.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That side.
Here you got an extension cord back there behind you on that.
I don't need to extend. I don't need nothing.
You got to grind a groove in them, don't you?
No. Oh, you mean?
In them covers. So,
No.
So you can put the land gear covers on.
I just gonna go over the jigsaw there and cut it out. Give me a pencil.
Oh,
That pen.
cut it out.
That's what I normally do.
I'm just going to jig it out. Grind it out.
Or you just grind a slot in it, you mean?
Yeah, with this 1/8 inch grinder, you can make it however wide, but
Well, see what that does is it leaves just a little bit on there. So what I normally do is just take it like so. Take it like so. And cut that corner out of it.
oh, you can take the whole corner out. No, I just cut a slot in it because mine normally comes out in the center of that door rather than on an edge like. You gotta watch that jigsaw because it don't
You don't
travel
jig right?
straight. It don't jig right. Yeah, it don't travel straight. It travels sort of to your left.
swirly. Sand stick.
I'll call him a jigsaw for that.
It don't jig right. But I do need that deburr thing to, make a round in here. So that this fits down in there.
Not going all the way in.
No, it can't. You have to grind an angle on it.
Yeah, you should radius that corner when you make that hole. There's an extension cord sort of up there where you're plugged in there that you can take off of there and
That might have got it. I'm gonna need to file a little bit more.
try a little slower speed on that if it'll go. Might not rattle around on your bed.
I got the Mexican jigsaw right here.
Okay, that'll work. We're at this now.
And I hope I did that right. Yeah. Nope. Goes like that. Shit.
Is it good on the other side?
No, nope, I did it backwards.
For one side.
Huh?
Only made for one side, or
Yeah.
not universal.
I did it backwards. Shit.
Well, that sucks.
I'll never know it when I'm done. Little scrap of wood, glue it in there. What a bummer.
Ah, the old scrap of wood.
Yeah. Yep, I make mistakes. Lots of them. The CA.
guy says, there's some dope in that box over there that'll, might be enough in there to paint an airplane with.
Yeah.
Those with the two little bubbles in it.
Proud sanding with the block. Now we're on to the side again. See, what I did was I cut that notch on the wrong side. So I just CA'd piece in there in 2 seconds and it's over. It's only wood.
It's only wood. It's only wood. That adage holds true throughout the whole building sequence. What's this little pin out of?
Nothing.
Oh, I know what that is. That's a little piece of silver left over from dams over there.
From Danny Days.
Well, there's 5 cents worth of silver laying there.
Yeah.
Let's see, fantastic. Celluloid treat fabric, 95 cents, yeah. Stuff wasn't too expensive. But I definitely remember Fantastic Plastic for this.
Ta-da! Give me one of them little sanding blocks you got with 320 on it. You got a balsa block? 320? Yeah, that'll work.
Perfect. Take your pick.
Now that's a hard piece of balsa wood. Feels like pine.
Yeah, I know, but it's still light. You know, it's lighter than this aluminum, these aluminum
Oh,
sound
yeah.
blocks.
But I can just feel that this is a hard piece of balsa.
Well, you don't want to use 4-pound wood for a sanding block because it'll just get dented up and all that stuff and it won't work right. And you'll be complaining, why did I leave that groove in there when your block is all dinged up?
I'm gonna have to work on them some more. Probably have to be retissued.
I think you need to get that wire down in there a little further.
Yeah.
Did not sit flush in there, it'll hold everything up, and then when it does go flush, it'll,
Too low.
yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, it's stuck in there. Hold on to it. There it is. Acts like that hole's not deep enough, or this is too long. One. Come on. Not deep enough. Is that the one I drilled out the other side, wasn't it?
I can't remember which side you drilled on. Let's see, you drilled on the left side.
Yeah, I drilled on this side here. Yeah, because there's some sawdust there. Okay, hold on to the airplane. Only need to go down a hair. Just had a blockage.
That's flush there, but it's not flush here.
I wonder if it's because it's over bent.
Looks like you got plenty of radius on it.
It's over bent just a little bit. Out of the chair and into the garage.
Hey Danny, are you still on here?
Does that one go down?
No.
Huh?
No.
There we go. How's that?
This one might need to be straightened down a little bit too.
Hey, how's that? Perfect.
Yeah, that's a lot more gooder. Lot more gooder. You haven't rounded this one out yet.
No. You think these are long enough?
Well, you got another inch or inch and an eighth before. See, if they're not, you got removable anti-gear, you just make you another set.
I don't know, probably long enough. But they need to be bent forward, don't they?
Well, they need to be probably tweaked this way, and they probably need the axles leveled, and then, you know, and all that shit, so you'll be bending on them. But you got the basis for what you need.
Yeah.
Probably tweak that little wire that you just put down inside the wing, tweak that wire forward a little bit where it makes them, pushes them forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill that too.
You're just fiddling around with it.
Hold on to it.
might be ever bend a little bit too.
It'll be fine. You know what? Instead of, I'm going to have to, and I might as well do this now. Forward this way. We only have one that I got to work on instead of two.
Well, you got a vise over there, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about a landing gear door. See, I'm gonna have to fill the backside with a piece of wood too now, because I cut it too big because it wasn't bent in the right spot. That's okay. So just saved an 1/8 inch zone. Only wood.
Yeah. Nobody chit-chatting?
Only two guys like this today. Chris Everson and Michael Torrey. Okay.
You know, something else I heard that works on this is
Wire wheel.
oven degreaser.
Yeah.
But I don't know about what it might do to the aluminum one.
Wire wheel.
Yeah, wire wheel working. This is out of P-47, you said?
No, my Supermarine.
Supermarine.
Bob Giske really liked that airplane. I said he could fly it, but he didn't. He never did.
Big guppy.
Big guppy. I let Lampione fly it. I was watching a Wendy video. Jerry was talking to Bob Brookins, and I'm looking around. Man, all these guys are dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're all long gone. And Wendy's still around, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So you haven't been killed in a motorcycle wreck or something?
Not yet, but it's coming.
Yeah, it's a matter of time on that stuff. Until we get like the Middle East where everybody's riding motorcycles and there's only 1 or 2 cars driving around.
Because we got no gas.
Well, it might be like that. It might be bicycles there. You know, they're putting in these bike paths everywhere.
They're trying to depopulate the earth.
Well, yeah, they want to keep it down below 3 million or something like that, or 30 million.
3 billion, I think.
And they blew up, somebody blew up the Georgia stones.
Yeah. Of course, they get cameras on it 24 hours a day, but amazingly, they have no idea what happened.
No.
Yeah.
It's something. But that was the guidelines for the New World Order.
Yeah.
And they still haven't gotten that bomber up there in Washington during the January 6th thing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Put 2 bombs out there and they don't catch this guy. This weasel's in and out of there like nothing happened. Sounds like an inside job to me.
Okay, look at these gear and see if they're lined up. I can't see from this side.
This gear is more forward than that gear. This gear coming out at the leading edge of the wing.
I want this one. Tweak it back a little bit. Leading edge of the wing is too far forward for pavement.
Pretty even.
Close enough. Okay.
Now your wheels are like towed out.
Yeah, I'll work on that at home. See what I do with the door.
Not level.
Huh?
Not level. You know, this way.
Yeah. Bend it around a little bit. Let's see, it should be about 11 o'clock, 11:20. How many watchers we got? 11. You guys are hanging with us today. That's close enough. So now I need a piece. 3/16 behind it. I need a piece of 3/16.
What was that? It's 3/16, wasn't it?
No, it's 8. I mean, I could use this, but I got this door. That's 8.
That's not 8.
Well, that ain't 3/16.
Is that enough?
Probably if I glue them both together. Okay. That'll work.
Go there and get in the scrap box.
That's 8.
Say,
Hit it with the CA. That'll be fine. Grab the CA. Hit that right there while I push it in. That'll be fine. It'll be fun when I sand it.
Yeah, because it's neither 3/8 nor 3/16 nor whatever. It's something in between, probably.
Hit it with the CA again.
What are you doing? That second piece on there?
Yep. Gluing my finger to it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Good job. Yep, gonna have to retissue these.
That's all you had to worry about.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
I've done it before. It's easy, you know. Well, you're not thinking. You take them out and leave them laying down, and all of a sudden one gets knocked around on the workbench. Close enough.
This airplane comes out light enough, I'm gonna use them Meslick wheel pants I got. Them ultralight ones. Yeah. Why is this not going in? But I will put wood on this and mold the wheels. I mean, it's gonna be a bitch trying to, if we ever gotta change wheels. So I'll probably use them wheels with that hard rubber in them. I got a pair of, what are them Japanese wheels?
Falcon, who did them.
Huh?
It was Falcon.
There.
That's also named under another name.
Tetra.
Theirs aren't Tetra wheels.
I got Tetra wheels.
Do they say Tetra on the rubber?
Yeah.
If they don't say Tetra, they're the same wheels as the other kind we got, except they're made different.
They have a hard rubber center.
From what's the name of that place?
China? Okay. Way off. Gotta go forward a little bit. Back. This one's gotta go forward.
No, what's that name of that place that made them other wheels? We can't get any more.
MTC or whatever. And we got some toe issues here. pigeon toed. They're like that.
Oh, yeah. They're not level either.
This one's gotta get bent in some more.
You know, work one thing at a time.
Yeah. I'll fix that at all.
Sitting on Main Street, that was a crap.
Yeah. Going on like that. It'll just take some fiddles parting. It looks like it'll probably be high enough. I think it's up.
There's another inch higher, and then this comes up.
It'll come way up there like that. Or you mean when it takes
Oh,
off?
when it takes off.
It'll be fine. Okay. Now I guess we can start doping. I guess we'll do that after lunch. But
Looks like this wing's low, but you don't have any wingtip weight in it. The wheels, the axles and stuff aren't bent right yet. So.
you can't tell. But I will tell you this, they don't have the gear in the same spot. The one side.
It looks like that's level right like that. About 8 inch.
Oh well. You don't see that?
Yeah.
It's 3/4 of an inch off.
It's off the distance of the outboard wing to the inboard wing. Got a 3/4 inch difference in your two wings.
Yeah. What was I thinking?
It's because of the ribs, the way you put it, you centered it on 2 ribs, and you know everything's a different size, so it moves it, and it would put it off
Yeah.
your spacing on your ribs.
They come out right at the same spot on the ribs.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I buy a next.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah. I did.
The wheels aren't lined up right.
Actually, I meant to do that because when it's coming down like this wheel.
Oh, okay. You're gonna add tip weight, and that way that wheel's a 1/4 inch longer than this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Build the stagger into the
I
thing,
get it. I get how you're doing that.
and I think it's level.
It might be. Probably is right now.
Crap roller. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, tweak the landing gear, get everything square and level and all that shit.
See, it's
Before
up.
you do that.
See, it's up on this side. Oh, wait a minute, it's on a piece of 16th there. The landing gear's bent, the wire's bent down like that, and it's holding it up. So if I move it down like that, is it level?
Closer. And once you get your gear tweaked in there, this will come in level. See, that's what always gets me. You take a level, I can put this level right there and it looks perfectly good.
Yeah.
Take this level right here, it's buried to one side. Now how can you get that out of one flat piece of wood? Look right there, this end's gonna go out. Put it right there, still shows that.
It'll be fine.
I get everything as close as I can get. And when it starts going all over the place on the levels, I figure it's right on the money because you can't get the same reading no matter where you put it.
Yeah, might as well tweak them gear here. Because we're not gonna dope till after lunch.
Well, you got a vice right there.
Yeah. I got a vise over there, but it's kind of flimsy. This needs to be twisted in. Let's do one at a time. What a mistake. Too late now.
What?
Move
Move
them.
in and out?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Won't hurt that.
Yeah, it just hurts. Here.
It's only you, and it's only look, it's coming out on the same spot on this wing.
Right, I know.
If you put it different, it would have screwed up your blocking in there, your half ribs and all that stuff. You just lined up on the half ribs, so you make a mistake. I'm trying to get at. Unless you made two equal wing panels.
There goes one.
Looks pretty level with the ground, but we can put a straight edge on that.
That's closer.
Is it front to back right?
It looks about right.
It looks like the axle needs to be bent a little down a little bit more. Straight down. Not long. If your blocks aren't in there level, your blocks are in there at an angle.
Right.
That's a lot more gooder. And don't bolt that back in yet. Do this other one next, in case we gotta go back to that.
So,
That needs to go in and down. In and down. Go in first and then down.
yes. You can see it. Where's your bender? I just want the bender itself. I don't need the maybe the handle would help. It's pretty in now.
Yeah, but don't look half bad.
Yeah.
Still need to go down on the axle part. So it needs to be bent a little bit further. Yeah, they all aren't true 90s and stuff. Once you stick them in the airplane, they change. A little bit too nice. You can take that straight edge over there if it's long enough to reach between them two axles and sort of hold it up there and get a knife or what you need. What's it like this?
Look, it's
Is it dead nuts on?
no.
Okay, so this one needs to go back and that one needs to go back. Twist.
Yeah, twisties.
Okay, now hold it up underneath like and see how parallel they are with one another.
That's got to go up.
And I'll tell you how level.
That's got to go up.
Those were bent a little bit. Yeah. Check that level.
That's pretty good. Now,
Okay, now in and out. This one's gotta go back and that one's gotta go back, right?
yeah, just a smidge. We'll do half of, you know.
This one's gotta go like this. Like that. Back. That way.
You had it right first time.
Like this. This is gonna go back.
what happens there is you'll get this back, and then it'll be out the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty close. Gotta go back a little bit more. Back that way. I can already tell I gotta go. It's overbent, you know.
More,
It's gotta go that way.
more bend than it.
Nope, 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 that's backwards.
You want this bent in.
Right. Just slightly. Good. Close enough, I'll dick with it later.
Well, it looks 100% better than what it did. See, you bent the tailboard wire the right way so the wheels can't fly off.
Yeah, no kidding. That bothers me, that I made that mistake.
I don't know why. I mean that.
7 and 7, 8.
What are you gonna do? Answer me that. What are you gonna do? Move this one in 3/8 and that out 3/8? I mean that's
Oh,
what
you know
you'd
what?
that's what you'd have to do.
It's an optical illusion, because if you measure here,
It's the same.
it's the same.
Well,
7 and 7/8. Seven and
3/4.
no, it's more than 3/4. 13 16.
16, so there's 16th off. That's a terrible mistake now. You better lose sleep tonight over that.
I was like, what the hell? I mean, that's pretty bad when you can see a 16th and go, oh, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
you can see a 16th, but your mind saying, and my mind said without looking at it, and I didn't look at it from the front, it was the outboard wing is the symmetry in that wing is 3/4 of an inch.
Right.
And shorter outboard wing panel, but it only shows up as 3/8 because half of that's taken out in both directions. So
Come and measure this. Actually, it's 7 and 15 16ths. Yeah, you measure it. It's not off by much. It looks like it's off unless I'm not reading the ruler right. Which is possible. Oh yeah.
see, that's 5/8, 7 and 5/8. And that's 7 and 13/16. So you're 3/16 off. So your center line of the wire is on that mark right there on that side.
Yeah.
And you're out here on this side. You're in between these two marks. So
Oh, well.
3/16 of an inch difference.
Blame it on the asymmetry.
Well, see, like your wire is sitting in here
Right.
3/8 of an inch from that cap strip. Well, it comes this side, well, your wire's sitting there 3/8 of an inch from that cap strip. 3/16 of an inch is the symmetry from one side to the other. 3/16.
It just looked weird to me.
Yeah. Well, you can see 3/16 without any problems. Now you're playing with fire, trying to put something down on the floor in here.
It's pretty level.
This wheel's way out ahead of that one.
Yeah, it moved. I'm gonna have to shim up the.
Maybe tweak this one back a little bit. You know, on the axle. You're there. It's close enough. It's on wheels, or it can be on wheels.
Yeah, I'll get it shimmed up.
You about ready to start baking on that thing? You're getting ready to?
I'm ready for lunch. Are you?
I'm ready for smoke. 11:52, 12 o'clock. We can go get everything set up. Ready to rock and roll. You're about ready to lose one of your elevators there. Dig out this crock pot crap.
All right, guys, we're gonna go to lunch, and after lunch, we're gonna dope and tissue, and we'll see what happens. See you after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.